Assalamu alaikum and welcome to our warm winter summer, I was going to say, our winter suit reviews. These are just a few samples that I want to show you, which I purchased today, actually mostly for my own family members, but I wanted to just show you what was available, so it sort of gives you an idea, because I know, to be honest, I've not been out to buy anything for a while, and in the past when I've been there are a lot of suits available in warm fabrics, but somehow the fabrics didn't take my fancy. One of the off-putting things on most merino type of fabrics or the woolen mix type of fabrics is that they bubble up, and that's one thing that I hate about fabrics. So I wanted to avoid that. I went around and hunted for something that was really nice and classy, and something that I thought would not bubble up. Okay, this one is in a rust, like a rich rusty color. The fabric is a mixture of merino and it's of an exceptional good quality. It's a beautiful print. Shh, Ismail, will you please be quiet? This is the back of the dress. It's in a 60-inch wide fabric, and the print is done on a cross grain, which I'm not overly keen on, but sometimes you can tell by looking at the fabric and the quality of the fabric. If the fall sort of falls at an angle, then you can actually tell that's when the fabric has got like a biased type of a stretch. Anyway, this is the back of the daman, and then we've got the front, which has a border and a neckline, and the length on these kameez are pretty long, so depending on how long you like your kameez, I'll just give you this is one problem that you have when there's a border 36. So you've got about 46 inch, 47 inch ready kameez. So that you'll have to work out whether it is going to be a little bit too lengthy for you, or whether it's going to be sort of the right size. The only other way, if you wanted a shorter kameez and if you didn't want to cut it on the border, then the only other way around it would be to trim away the neckline and then maybe attach it on, but it's quite a difficult job, that is. If you're a tall person and if you're a big person, then this is more than adequate. Absolutely gorgeous suit. The price on these is £25 a suit. The fabric is of an exceptional good quality. This is the rust, and then I've got one other color which is like a goldeny yellow color. That's the salwar, the kameez, exact same thing. The print is the same. That's the chadar with that. It's a lighter color. And then the kameez. The thing I love about this suit is this whole print, and you know what, embroidery, as beautiful as it is, it does have a disadvantage of not as good lifeline as these type of suits, and comfort wise these are just absolutely brilliant. That's the sleeves, the back of the daman and the front. So these are in print merino. That's the first of the suits that I wanted to show you. Now the others are heavy embroidery suits, and this is on a wool mix. Now this is just I can't even begin to tell you what I think of these suits. These are just amazingly beautiful suits. The colors these are slightly for an older or even the classier, I mean, depends on taste. That's the chadar. This is the work on the daman. And now this embroidery is of exceptional heavy quality embroidery. It's not the one that is going to fray away or pull out, or these are lasting suits as long as the fabric doesn't bubble. Now on the surface of it, on the look of it, it doesn't look like it's gonna bubble. And the price, these ones are quite expensive. They're £45 a suit. But I think, to be honest, I would prefer to buy just a couple of suits in winter of exceptional good quality rather than buying of the cheap that you wear and then they end up looking horrible. Now the embroidery on this, on the daman, and beautifully done up neckline, plenty of fabric, because this is it's not 60-inch wide, but the fabric is extra for sleeves, so more than enough fabric. I can't even begin to tell you how much I love this suit. I did not want to buy anything. I didn't have that mindset to go and buy, but when I saw these, it's very rare that you can get something in such a good quality fabric and the look as well. So there was quite a few designs and quite a few colors, but I picked out the best, I think. I was being very, very fussy. I just searched and searched, and when something takes your fancy, you know instantly that this is for me. Now this is a cream. I love my creams and I love my whites, and one of the reasons why I like to go for stuff like this is because I don't know about you guys, but for me, I buy stuff like this and I make it and then I end up wearing it, and I get more wear out of stuff like this than I do out of the fancier stuff. The fancier stuff will just hang in a hanging wardrobe, but these are type of suits, right, that no matter what the occasion, there's some illness in the family or some death in the family, stuff like this you can always wear. Now that's the daman of the kameez. Beautiful chain stitch type of embroidery neckline, and I bought one of these for my mum and one of these for myself. This is the chadar. But if anybody fancies one, I know they're a little bit expensive, but these are worthwhile having in your wardrobe. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to picot this on the picot machine, just a little bit closer to the edge, and just finish it off. Just finish the suit off beautifully and hang it in the wardrobe. Now this is mine, and then my mum's is quite similar. I bought hers in... Mine is got a hint of purple and hers is just... now the neckline is slightly different. Mine is more of a squarish look to it. Hers is more of a... she's a little bit fussy. She wouldn't generally wear stuff like this, but she knows that how hard it is to buy warm winter suits. Also for elderly people, majority of the suits that you get have rough backing, and mum has a very delicate, sensitive skin, so I like to be very careful with what I buy for her. So I bought this because there was no embroidery in the middle of it and so on that will irritate her. I know it's got a neckline and she is a little bit reluctant on wearing stuff like this, but I think once sewn, she will like it. The scarf is also, this one has got slightly less embroidery than mine. It's more of spaced out, but it's a very nice chadar and I think she will like it. There is one other one that I bought for her a couple of weeks ago, and I have not had time to stitch that. Ismail, can you move out of the way for a minute, please? This is also a fairly light colour because mum likes light colours. I keep stockpiling everything. Okay, this one is on like a velvety plushy look. So I bought, this was off the roll, and I think this cost me like £15 for the suit, but I bought enough fabric so that I can make it without adding any joints or anything. And this is sold in yards, so this was like one of those loose. Now there is one other velvet one that I want to quickly share with you before we end off. This is one of these catalogue type of suits. The kameez is velvet, and this is actually available in quite a few bright, very pretty colours. I went for a cream. The kameez is on velvet, and it's quite heavily embroidered. Now there is a cheaper version of this on chiffon as well, and you might have actually seen me show those, but I liked this for a couple of reasons, which I'm going to hopefully share with you later on. Now the salwar is of silky fabric, and then it's got a chiffon, light chiffon dupatta. Now I actually bought it, I bought these as for something to match along with something else, and the velvet one, I am going to stitch this, but I'm going to stitch a cream salwar with it and make it into an all cream suit, which is a really nice, effective, it's going to be nice and effective. So I hope to actually get this stitched up. It's a very reasonable price for velvet with embroidery. At £20 a suit is a real good price. So I can show you perhaps photos of the other colors if you're interested, and they're not going to be suits that are going to be available very long. So if any of these suits do interest you, then drop me a line and I shall hopefully get them in stock over the coming week and share them with you. Inshallah, I will be hoping to stitch some of these if I get around to finding any extra time. But in the meantime, take care and have a wonderful weekend and a beginning of the new year. I'm going to say Happy New Year to everyone. Smile. Come here. Say wave. Wave, wave. Look, can you see yourself there? Ismail is having a sleepover. Are you having a sleepover, daddies? Give a wave to everyone. Bye. Say bye-bye. No, bye-bye. Right, what have we done with the remote now? You haven't seen my remote. Oh, you have seen my remote. Can you pick my glasses off the floor, please?